This KISD Coaches Show is supported by Coach Henderson Sports Photography, Modern Appliance, Killeen Veterinary Clinic, Denali Roofing, CChelle Visuals, and Cloud Real Estate.
Welcome into the Jerry Edwards Show. It's the Temple Wildcats up for Jerry tonight. Had the bye week last week, so Coach, you had plenty of time to look at the Wildcats and, of course, your remaining district opponents throughout the rest of the year. Of course, Temple on the plate for you, though. But tell me about that bye week.
Oh, yeah, just an opportunity to get our feet back underneath us, mentally kind of take a break from the grind of a long football season. We played 7 games in a row, some really quality teams, and so it was good to kind of hit the refresh button. Last week, we did spend some time working on Temple, getting prepared for our game this Friday night, but our kids enjoyed it. The coaches enjoyed a little bit of a break and an opportunity to kind of sit at home and rest on a Friday night instead of out there grinding away.
You had to heal up some injuries and stuff like that too?
Fortunately for us, we've been, we've done a good job of staying away from those types of things. I think that's a great testament to Coach Brock and the strength and conditioning program that we have here. There's a lot to say about that. His main job is to keep kids out of the training room, and I think through the off season that we had and through the summer, we've done a good job of that, and our kids understand the importance of doing what they need to do outside of football to maintain their health as far as stretching and running and things like that over the weekend. But it was more of an opportunity for us last week to rest and to get our legs back under us for the last 3 district games and hopefully a playoff berth.
Of course, Temple Wildcats up on the plate for you tonight, and of course you want that district title. It's more or less on the line tonight. Talk about preparation for the Wildcats. I know always got a good team over in Temple, and this year seems to be one of the better ones.
Yeah, Temple is, they're the reigning district champs. If you want to be a district champion, it's got to go through them. We understand that. We've positioned ourselves in a good opportunity to compete for it. It's going to be a huge game, probably the biggest game in Central Texas and across the state of Texas. 2 really good Central Texas powers going toe-to-toe. So we're excited about it. And we know what's at stake. Temple's 4-0. They haven't had their bye week yet, so they've clinched a playoff berth. We're 3-0, and so, it would give us an opportunity to clinch a playoff berth, but also it'll give, the winner of that the inside track to the district championship. That's a goal of ours. I think it's a goal of every team. It's still attainable, and so, it's going to be a packed house at Leo Buckley, and we're excited about the opportunity to play in games like this, and it's going to prepare us and hopefully propel us into the playoffs and be a good learning experience. But we have full intentions of going over there and giving it our best shot and trying to win a district championship for the city of Killeen, something that hasn't been done in a very long time.
Yeah, and you've got 2 teams that are really well-rounded, offensively and defensively. You kind of look the same.
Yeah, we are. I think Coach Stewart does a tremendous job over there at Temple. I think, he's an old defensive coordinator, and so am I. And so I think we kind of have that same mentality is, run the football, play really good defense, be sound on special teams. And, I think we have a lot of the same coaching style, and I think it's evident in both of our teams. So I do think it's an evenly matched game, two physical teams going at it that they're not going to beat themselves. And so well coached and well prepared football game. And so we're excited about it.
Both got guys that can make big plays. You both got steady offenses and defenses that can kind of bring the game to a halt too.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, we have Rashawn and they have the pilot kid, and Torian York is their middle linebacker that's going to Baylor. They use him offensively from time to time, kind of like we'll take Diabri Hood and move him over from time to time, and so a lot like you said, a lot of similarities. It's really going to come down to the team that executes to a high level and doesn't make a mistake. Last year we had an opportunity to win that game, and unfortunately for us, we made a few mistakes in the fourth quarter and couldn't hang on to that. So we've kind of talked about that, is making sure that we play within ourselves, that we don't get too high or too low, whether we're ahead or behind, that we just stay even keel and keep plugging along and doing the best that we can Everybody playing 100% of their abilities and executing at a high level. And I think we got a good chance.
Those offensive and defensive lines, huge. Both of y'all.
Yeah, big offense, big defensive line. It all starts up front. I've been really, really pleased. Anytime Rashawn can get back there, he's a special player. But our offensive line has done a tremendous job of giving him running lanes and just giving him a small crease. And then defensively, our D-line this year is, maybe the MVP. They've just done a tremendous job of setting the tone for the whole defensive unit. When you go through 7 games and the quality of teams that we've played, and you're only giving up on average 99 yards a game on the ground, that's a testament to the front four. They kind of set it up. They might not be making all the tackles, but they set it up for guys to make tackles. And so kind of the unsung heroes, the O-line and D-line, but if you're going to have a good football team, it always starts up front on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and you talked about how big a game this is. This place is going to be packed. Leo Buckley will be packed on Friday night.
Yeah, it should be. All the TV stations are going to be out at the game. I know Dave Campbell's is broadcasting it on Texas Live. There's a lot of interest in this game just because of the 2 programs that are playing. Two, like I said earlier in the broadcast, is you got 2 Syntex powers going toe to toe, and that should get you excited for Friday night football. And a lot on the line, like you mentioned earlier, and so it should be an exciting game. Last time we played at Leo Buckley, we had an amazing crowd. When we played at Searles, we had an amazing crowd. I expect a full crowd on both sides. I think it'll be a playoff type atmosphere, and something that we talk to our kids about, that these are the moments that you play for. These are the games that you play for. All the hard work that you've put in, just the countless minutes and hours and days and weeks and months that you've poured into being the best football player you can, leads to games like this. And so we're excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to get out there and see what Night Nation is going to bring to the table and see what our football team's able to do.
Well, you got me excited, baby. I don't have any more questions, so all I got to say is go Knights.
That's right. Go Knights.